Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Viewers, this is our first lesson on our basics. In this lesson, we learn tajweed and we learn alphabets of Arabic language and we learn how we read in the correct way. So let's start. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. This is first letter. It's Alif. Alif. We read this letter from the emptiness of the mouth. Like this is Alif without stretching or without jerking. Alif. And the second letter, it's called Ba. Ba. And this Ba, we originate from the moist part of the lips. Ba. And also we stretch this letter for 2 seconds. Like Ba. And this third letter name is Ta. Ta. With the tip of the tongue touching the gums of the upper 2 front teeth. Ta. And also we stretch it for 2 seconds. Ta. So we start again from here. There is Alif. Ba. Ta. And this fourth letter name is Tha. Tha. This Tha with the tip of the tongue touching the edge of the upper 2 front teeth. Tha. And also for 2 seconds. Tha. This fourth letter name is Jim. It's Jim. When the tongue center region touching the hard palate, the Jim. And we stretch this letter for 5 seconds. Next letter name is Ha. Ha. For 2 seconds. Ha. This Ha originate from throat, middle or center region. Ha. So Alif. Ba. Ta. Tha. Jim. Ha. This is your first complete line. Now from here, second line of this first lesson, the first letter name is Ho. It's a green letter, that's why we read it bold on. It's Ho. This Ho originates from the throat nearest to the mouth. Ho. And also we stretch it for 2 seconds. Ho. Next letter name is Dal. It's Dal. This Dal originates with the tip of the tongue touching the gums of the upper 2 front teeth. And also we stretch this Dal for 5 seconds. Like Dal. Next one is Dal. Dal. This Zal originates with the tip of the tongue touching the edge of the upper 2 front teeth. Zal. And this one is Ro. 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 When the edge of the tongue touching the gums of the lateral and central incisors. Ro. And also we stretch this Ro for 2 seconds. Now this one is Z. Z. Z originate with the tip of the tongue touching the edge of the lower 2 front teeth and lightly touching the upper 2 front teeth. Z. And this sound Z. And we stretch it for 2 seconds. Z. There is S. Seen. Seen for 5 seconds. From the tip of the tongue touching the touching the edge of the lower to front teeth and lightly touching the upper to front teeth. Seen. Also from stretch it for 5 seconds. Now from third line there is this letter name is Sheen. Sheen. Also for 5 seconds. And this sheen originates when the tongue center region touching the hard palate. Sheen. And there is sword. Sword. This last sound like sword. This sword formed when the tip of the tongue touching the edge of the lower to front teeth and lightly touching the upper to front teeth, like sword. And also we stretch this sword, this sheen for 5 seconds. This next letter name is Dod. That's Dod. This sword originates when the tongue edge center either sides touching molar and premolars, like Dod. There is Tho. Letter name is Tho. It's like Ta but with bold tone. Ta with bold tone, like Tho. Tho. This Tho with the tip of the tongue touching the gums of the upper to front teeth. Tho. And also we stretch this letter for 2 seconds. Next letter name is Zo. That is Zo. Also for 2 seconds. Zo. This Zo with the tip of the tongue touching the edge of the upper to front teeth. Zo. Zo. And we stretch these 2 letters for 2 seconds. Zo. This next letter name is Ain. That is Ain from throat. Ain from the throat, middle or center region. Ain for 5 seconds. We stretch this letter for 5 seconds. Now from next line there is Ghain. Ghain. This Ghain from the throat nearest to the mouth. Ghain. Next one is Fa. Fa for 2 seconds. Fa. When inner, this is Fa. We stretch this letter for 2 seconds, and this letter originate when inner portion of the lip of the lower lip meets the edge of the upper central incisors. Fa for 2 seconds. Next letter name is Qaf. It's Qaf with bold tone. This Qaf when raising of the further back of the tongue touching the soft palate. Qaf. And also we stretch this letter for 5 seconds. Qaf. There is Kaf. Kaf. Emitted away the further back of the tongue touching the hard palate. And this is Kaf for 5 seconds. These 2 letters, we stretch these 2 letters for 5 seconds. And next letter name is Lam. It's Lam. This Lam originates from tongue edge touching the gums all upper front teeth including both upper premolars. Lam. And next letter is Mim for 5 seconds. Mim. This meme originates from the dry part of the lips. Meme for 5 seconds. Now, the last line of this first lesson is from first letter of last line. It's noon. That is noon. This noon originates when tongue edge touching the gums, extending both upper canine. Noon. And also we said this noon for 5 seconds. Next letter name is wow. Yes, it's wow. This wow originates with partial meeting of the lips. Wow. And also we said this wow for 5 seconds. Next letter name is also from throat. For 2 seconds. From the throat nearest to the chest. Again for 2 seconds. This next letter name is Hamza. Hamza. This Hamza originates from throat nearest to the chest. Hamza for 2 seconds. Next one is Ya. Ya. And we start this Ya for 2 seconds. Ya. This Ya originates when the tongue center region touching the hard palate. Ya. And this last letter, its name is also Ya for 2 seconds. Ya. So these two letters, we also start these two letters for 2 seconds. Ya. Ya.